Hello, everybody. Welcome to
Hi.
College of Lore. My name is Kate,
And I'm Jill.
and we
And
are farting around today.
yeah, we're chilling and prepping for a one-shot charity stream we're doing this weekend.
Yes, I'm very excited for this. So I guess let's just give a bit of a summary. This is my third year doing this charity event called the JDRF Ride to Defeat Diabetes. And this is the second year that Jill has done it with me. So Jill was on my team last year as well. And um, I think the first sort of stream that you did
Yeah.
was as a charity D&D stream to raise money for that last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, so last year I got some friends together and I'm not very good at fundraising. Like I didn't really know what to do for it. So I decided to play a game of D&D with some friends of mine and we ran a game from the Uncaged anthology. And it went really well. We offered banes and boons, and if people donated, they could say whether they wanted to bane us or if they wanted to boon us, and we got a nice variety of both. And it led to some weird combat with a lot of weird monsters. No, it went really well, and we had a blast. And but this year, Kate and I are going to team up, and
Yeah.
Kate's actually going to run it.
Yeah. Tyler says,
So
OMG, stop it, Kate. Stop it what? Stop what?
yeah,
Explain more.
what are we doing?
But yeah, this is it's a really special charity for me because I have type 1 diabetes and I dislike it. It's not fun.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
a good cause. Also, I'm very excited to run a Row the Cute costumes. I know Jill messaged me before the stream. She's like, I'm wearing my onesie, by the way. I was like, okay, I got it.
It's time.
Dusted off my Murloc onesie. That's what this is,
Yeah,
by the way.
it's cute. I love it. I wish I had one. Someday.
Well, we should do
I'm
we should do
wearing
like a onesie trade. Once we're bored of our onesies, we can just trade them and
Sure.
you know.
Yeah. Share the wealth.
So yeah, we've got a bunch of players, and we're gonna do Ravnica, and I'm super excited about it because I've had that source book forever and have been wanting to run something in it forever. So this is gonna be so cool. Tyler, who's watching, is going to be playing in the game, which is cool. And then we've got a bunch of other people. There's gonna actually be 6 players playing in the game, which is super cool. And then did we talk about? Well, we said that when you did your stream, you did this, and we are also going to do this. We are going to make it so that if you donate to our team page, and there will be links to that everywhere, if you make a donation, you can choose to apply either a bane or a boon to the party. So you can help them out or make things tougher by donating money. One of the things that I hope that we will get to in this stream is starting up a bit of a list of like the kinds of things that you could get as a bane or a boon depending on how much like money you donated.
I want my boon to be a pet Tarask.
Nice. $200.
$100 goal.
200.
A Tarask shows up.
200.
$200 goal. A Tarask shows up.
All right. So right now, what we're doing first thing that we're doing is I'm creating a map in Dungeon Fog or on dungeonfog.com. I've never used this software before, FYI.
We're learning.
Yes. So, okay, this green background is kind of what shows up automatically, and I actually think we should change it. I was gonna say leave it, but if you know anything about Ravnica, you know that it is not very green. It's a gigantic, huge, sprawling city, and there are green spaces, but not where this plaza is. So I want white cobblestone maybe.
Ooh.
What is that little yellow thing in the middle of? Oh, white cobblestone is premium content, I think. Here's a nice white
Finding the
polished
catches.
stone. I have no idea how much the premium costs. I think I do want it to be fairly white, but here's another option. No, I hate it. It's the worst. Don't you agree? Can you see it? Are you watching it on the stream, or because we're not? Yeah, because we're not sharing screen. If you get in there really quick, you'll see. Okay, and so the way that I found this is Dungeon Dudes had like a sponsored video about this, and so I got some tips from watching one of their videos. So you can see how it looks very repetitive right now.
Yeah.
They changed the scaling to 600 and the rotation.
Rotation's a big one.
What if I do like 20 degrees? Whoa. Okay, that's a bit much.
That looks so cool though.
I don't want it
when
to
it's
be
smaller.
What about 200? 200? I can't be too picky. This is like literally the background.
Yeah, just be medium picky.
Okay, well, I think we're gonna go with this unless I see something that I like more. I'm looking at the different types of stone. No. Metal. No, I think it would definitely be stone. Okay, I still don't like 200%. What about 150? Fine, let's go with 150. Okay. Cool. So now I need to make a...
For this adventure, do you have it all kind of figured out what's going to happen and stuff? Like, have you kind of planned out, how far are you in your DM planning?
Yeah, I have Gaming Golfer says, not sure if I missed a pajama party memo or cosplaying night. You obviously did. And yes, Billy, this is a Murloc onesie. Jill's, yours is a pigeon?
Yeah, mine's a budgie.
Budgie.
Yeah.
Same thing. Okay. I can't remember what I was just saying. I'm trying to make this second. Man, there's really not a lot of free options. Gonna just go ahead and say that.
Makes sense. They want you to purchase the good stuff.
I wonder how much it costs.
You're being tempted.
God damn it, it's working.
It's working. It's working so fast.
Okay, so let's go back and we'll make the ground something different. Crypt, dirt, mud, sand, snow. Crypt. Densely cluttered. Okay.
They've figured out that this is your daily household attire.
This is Kate's daily household attire.
The chat has figured you out, Kate.
Yeah, that's not too surprising, is it? Does that look like... That is... Oh... It's densely cluttered, bleached bones. I don't think that's the feel we're going for.
Meal.
That is not the feel we're going for a town plaza. I don't think.
It depends on the town.
It does. Okay, what about if I just pick snow?
Yeah.
What does that look like? It's just white. Fine. That's fine.
White with a bit of texture. Are we all level... For this adventure that we're playing this weekend, are we all level 5?
Yes. Everybody's going to be level 5.
What I'm doing during this stream is just kind of picking away at our Twitch overlays. So that's why I'm kind of doing stuff too.
What if I don't want there to be a wall in this room? Can I make it so there's no walls and it's just floor? Well, if I make the wall and the floor the same material, maybe that works. Okay, so this is going to be a big rectangle, kind of. Okay. We're clicking.
Okay.
Ooh, how many squares across should it be? Oh, Billy, I asked people who wanted to play that I knew they liked Magic the Gathering and that I knew might be interested in D&D. But you're welcome to play with us sometime, Billy.
The more the merrier.
Yeah, Milty's here too. Tyler's playing. Oh yeah, why don't you talk about your character in chat, Tyler? No, don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I want Billy to play, but I don't want you to not play, Tyler. Okay, let's make a giant plaza. Ooh, that's cool. Where did I start? 2 away. Bonk. Bonk. Wow. Can I zoom out? Scale to fit. Okay, that's kind of small. Although I think it's just that my area is super big.
Yeah, you've got a huge map there. Well, you are trying to make a town square
5,
though, right?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70 feet.
For a town square?
Is that not enough? It's supposed to be long and thin, so I think I'm just going to make it longer.
Okay.
How do I do that? Let's try this. Oh, yeah. Did you know that I'm the smartest person in the world?
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll actually do something here. So I want... No, that's not what I want. I want like a split wall. Yes, that's what I want. Okay. Then I want this to go... No, do I need to split it twice? Split wall. So I want this and then this, like so. Boom. Is that what it looks like? It's not quite that wide. It's kind of more like this.
I'm definitely trying to see what the map shows, like peek around the corner while you're looking at it. Like,
what do you mean? Like in the book?
Because I saw the book up a little bit, so then I was like, oh.
Yeah, well, I can
Spoilers.
just, you know what? This is where you guys are going to be starting, so I can just tell you that we are in the plaza. What's it called? 10th District Plaza, and it's in Precinct 1.
Nice.
In the city. So yeah, there's that. I wonder how I make like anyway, I'm not going to get too crazy. I'm just going to get the general shapes first before I start going too crazy.
Okay.
Cool. I wonder... So there's like a big road. Okay. Tyler gave his description in the chat.
Ooh. Hello, my fellow Ravnica guildmates. Meet Rankle, the Demir operative assassin. He has mastered the art of trickery against any foe with the use of his persuasive nature, ability to mimic voices and interpret thoughts. Think, I can't pronounce words that I haven't...
Oh, Benny Gesserit.
Okay.
It's from
Actually,
Dune.
I have heard that before,
yeah.
Dune, yeah. He has a hidden talent that is usually seen in the most demanding of situations. He uses the power of song with his lyre to serenade his imminent victim with the strike of his poisonous blade. After all, music soothes even the savage beast.
Hidden.
Excellent.
Look at this trick that I'm about to do. I'm hiding. Okay. Doors can only be like 5 or 10 feet or something. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. damn it. Now I'm going to have to hide both of these little sections. I'm hiding the wall.
Look at this sweet trick. Oh, no.
I'm so awesome. Oh, crap. Screwed it up. All right. Yeah, it's sort of like a bard rogue, I guess. I mean, he's a rogue. I don't think you have any bard levels, do you, Tyler? Rogue that plays guitar, kind of like me IRL. Okay, sorry, my eyeballs were getting unbalanced. Cool. I want some... Oh, I want like a fountain. Let's try and find... Place props. Cyberpunk. Fantasy. Arms, containers, decoration. Dungeon furniture. Outdoor? I think it would be outdoor. A well. Can I search? Yes, I can. Enter. What? What happened? Oh, here we go. Oh my god. None of those fountains are available for free.
No!
Oh, what about this? A Dark Lord fountain? Drinking fountain. No, not that kind of fountain. Let's see what this fountain looks like. Oh. Hello? How do I... that is... not what I would call a fountain.
I can't really see it.
That looks like... That
Can
looks
you zoom in on
like
it?
some wood. That's what it looks like to me.
A wooden fountain.
What is it?
That won't last very long, I don't think. Oh, is it like one? Is it just like a pipe and then there's like wood underneath? Like, you know, when you're at the beach
wood.
and then you rinse your feet?
I think it's just wood.
Yeah, it just looks like a plank to me.
What the heck? It's several planks.
Or a bunch of planks, I mean.
How do I delete something?
Hello. A strange cicada's here.
Hello. Nice to see you. We're making a map. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, we're learning Dungeon Fog. Kate's making a map for our stream this weekend.
Oh, garbage can probably gets rid of it. Yes, I figured it out. Do I need to buy this thing, Jill?
So how does it work? Is it like you buy individual?
No,
like,
I think you
get
like a premium membership, and then that unlocks everything.
Everything. That does sound pretty good.
Maybe.
How much is it?
I don't know.
We're not sponsored.
Obviously.
I'm not going to make it sound like an ad. I'm like, oh, that does sound like a good deal.
What a steal.
What a steal.
I love your onesies. Thank you. You know, because we're on the call together for about a half an hour before we start streaming, so I kind of had like completely forgotten that we were even wearing these onesies, and everyone keeps commenting on them. I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wore mine all day because it's storming here in Nova Scotia, so like it's really dreary and wet and awful today, really cold. So I wanted comfort, and what more comfort can you get than a onesie?
Yes.
I don't know any more comfort than a onesie.
No
If you have other hints of what's comforting, let me know.
Okay, I just placed a fountain. Hurricane, exactly. Hurricane wear. I'm daily Snuggie attire, right? Totally. The other day, I had I was moderating like a webinar, so I had to introduce somebody, and I was like on screen. So I was wearing like, you know, this nice dress and like a nice like jacket and stuff, and like a necklace, and like I did my makeup and all this stuff, and then I was wearing sweatpants under the dress. No joke.
Excellent. That's how you do it.
Ooh, Zendog just put a bottle of Pinot Grigio in the fridge to chill for later. Yes.
Ooh, that is comforting.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, so this, I put a fountain in. I think maybe it should be a little bit bigger. And
did you buy premium or is that one
no,
that was
this is
available?
the free.
Oh.
Okay, so I don't know what happened before with that plank of wood, but it was a mistake.
Oh, that was the fountain.
This is the fountain.
For some reason, you brought it over and it looked like wood.
Yeah. So I
That
want
is
to
so
make
funny.
it a different color. I wonder if that will make it look weird. I kind of want it to be... Ooh, what if I do this? Yes. Okay, that's better. This is a very light area. I mean, I wish that it wasn't blue, but it's fine. Okay, let's get some picnic tables.
Ooh.
How about just table? Has anyone ever used this before?
Dungeon Fog?
Dungeon Fog is what we're using. A torture table? I don't think that's what we're looking for.
Well,
thank you for the
I
suggestion.
mean, that would go well with the town if it was covered in bone.
I mean, there's certain areas of the town that will go in, like Rakdos cult stuff. Kate, what's the tile you just placed? The blue thing? It's a fountain. It's not a good sign that you don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's not great.
Oh, I could put billiard tables.
It looks, to me, what it looks like is like a rune or something.
Yeah.
But it is really small on my screen right now.
It's a fountain.
In its defense.
Small table.
A strange cicada. What are you playing as on Saturday? What class is it, and do you have their name?
Hello there. Somebody
Hello,
else just joined.
Velixion. Ooh, I like that name.
Laboratory dissecting table.
Do we need that?
No. I don't think so. It's not in the plaza, for sure.
That's a relief. That's a relief.
Let's see what this small table looks like. Put it here. Doink. And doink. How many tables should we have? I only see a couple tables, but it feels like a little bit weird to only have 2 tables in this giant plaza. Do you agree?
Yeah.
4 minimum.
At least 4 tables. Is it like a shopping plaza?
No, it's sort of like multi-purpose center. You know what I mean? Like, let's go see the speech or the bard or the play. I don't know, not really play, probably. It's one of those big empty places. Passing time until my DM is available tomorrow. I was supposed to play today. Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, it always is crummy when your game gets postponed or canceled or something. But it's good that you get to play tomorrow. That's good.
Cicada, tell us more about your goblin bard. Which I love that name, by the way. Pizzazz is hilarious for a goblin bard.
Yeah.
What else do I need in this place? Okay, I'm going to try and do something that I don't know how to do. No, first let's do this. First let's do this thing that's probably easier. I want some pillars. But it's not really a pillar. Yeah, that's fine. We'll put them like... here, and then I'm gonna maybe try and change the colors of these things as well, but we'll see. Pizzazz or pizzas?
Oh, pizza and then a nap. Oh, that's a really good one, actually. Like just having pizza and then taking a nap.
That's one of your faves, is it?
Actually, yeah. Like pizza with chocolate milk and then a nap afterwards.
Chocolate milk, really?
I don't know. There's something about having pizza and chocolate milk, and I'm just like, yes.
She's a clown in the cult of Rakdos.
That's awesome. You know what? I think I knew that. But the stream didn't know that.
63. So. Yeah, you knew it. Sorry, I just said a random number. That's meaningful to me, but maybe not to you guys. Can I just change this number? Yes, I can. Enter. Maybe I should have made one table, changed the color, and then made the rest of the tables. Copied it. Can you copy things? I don't know. Cool. Okay, let's do the thing I don't know how to do. So in the picture that I'm looking at, there's this sort of like semicircular stage-like area right here where it looks like maybe announcements might get made.
Okay.
I have no idea how I would go about doing that. Draw shape?
That would make sense.
Shape texture.
Ooh, if it has like a wood texture. Could you get that plank over and over again?
Pizzazz loves to party, so she'd be a fan of pizza, but not sleep.
Cicada, do you know Pete's character's name? And are they a warlock?
Oh, yeah.
To gather some info.
Okay,
some intel.
So there's that, and then I think I can make I thought I could. I don't like what's happening.
And Cam is playing an artificer, right?
Yeah. Wonder what happens if I overlap a room like this. Ooh, wrong. I want the floor to be different in here.
Cam's character names don't fit.
Look. Why did it not change?
Oh, I would love to hear your character, Vexilion. Pete's going with Warlock. Don't know much about them. He wants to be a goblin. Perfect.
Okay, so I think I can select one of these walls. Cave outside? What? Cave inside? I know that there's a way to make this... Oh, straight. Curved?
We should have called this stream, like, watch us struggle with dungeon fog.
Yeah. Ooh, I did it.
Oh, that looks really good. I love it.
I want this one. Nope, this one. There we go. Circle. Okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
Then... But this doesn't look right still. I think I need to build, like, yet another room on top of this. No. How would I... Can I make this room... How do I make this room that I just made under... No, I can't. That doesn't work either. I guess I just have to do what I did to that one, to this one. Or maybe... Okay. Split. This is pretty janky, but
it's kind of cool. Like, it seems to give you a lot of
yeah, it's
control.
It's working. There. I did it. But I don't think I like the snow very much. I think I need to change that, but that's pretty minor.
Yeah, because I mean, I guess if we were paying for it, you would have a lot more options too.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that looks really cool.
So that's just supposed to be like a speaking area or
Like
something like that. Yeah. Cool. All right, I think I'm just gonna make the holes. Well, yeah, I'll just make the holes that exist. So, actually, I think that's fine. No, maybe I should. Okay, so while I'm doing this part, why don't we start talking about banes and boons?
Yeah. So we got to come up with some good things that'll happen to us when people make donations, but also bad things that'll happen to us when people make donations.
So what?
Do you guys have any suggestions?
Yeah. So what we're doing is, and I'll start things off because I have some existing ideas. So this will kind of give everybody an idea of where I'm going with this. So when somebody donates, however much money they donate, they will be able to choose to either provide a bane or a boon to the party members. So a bane would be something bad for them, and a boon would be something good. But I also would like to decide on what specifically the bane or the boon is based on the amount of the donation. So as an example, I thought that if somebody donated, one sec, if somebody donated $5 and they wanted a bane, that somebody would get disadvantage on their next like attack roll or something like that. But if they wanted a boon, somebody could get advantage on their next attack roll for $5.
Yeah.
Does that sound like a good idea for like a $5 donation? Give somebody...
Yeah. Or what about if it's inspiration?
Oh, well, I was just going to say another option would be inspiration. But for...
I think that would be more useful.
Well, what if you all already have inspiration? Then I need to give you something
Then
else.
I would spend it quicker.
Okay, let's read this character description. A wood elf assassin gloomstalker. His entire clan was slaughtered by vampires, so he spent a lot of time alone learning to hunt and hide. Once he found civilization, he was forced to steal for a living and still has his old criminal contact on speed homing Pigeon. Their time in isolation and the criminal underground have led them to being bad with people skills and slow to trust, but good at spotting lies and deception. They seek to become the greatest thief ever.
Oh, cool. Vexillion, that's awesome.
I like it.
What's your character's name?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna make a table, and it's like boons, banes, and then the tiers of donations that I'm thinking is like $10 and under.
Okay.
Then I guess it doesn't have to be exact, but it'll be like $25-ish, $50-ish, $100-ish.
Should we do it like Patreon tiers where you would have like, if you donate the 10, do you get to give the advantage and the $10?
I think that's going to be too complicated.
Okay.
So what I want is for like the $25 thing to just be like worth $25.
Okay.
To charity.
Yeah, it's all going to charity. Name's still undecided. I got the character plotted out on paper but have yet to use them. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what are some good ideas? So, I mean, I think some obvious banes and boons could be monsters for boons that appear. And
different
I think
CR
like
rating
different
on the amount
CR
of money.
based on the amount of money. Exactly. But I think like to get a monster, you need to spend $25.
Yeah.
And what would that be, like a CR?
Like
remember that this will be either a Bane or a Boon. I think it's going to be like the same CR. So is it a half? A half, like 1/2 for $25?
For $25?
And then CR1 for $50?
We're level 5 though.
Yeah, true.
So like maybe level like CR1 and then
Megalodon attack. Hi, Philip. Sorry. Philip, you've already donated, I think. So you automatically get to choose one of these things if you're watching on Saturday, by the way.
Yeah.
Megalodon attack. I want to choose.
True.
I mean, it doesn't have to be from this book, but I want to choose some of the creatures from this book because it's Ravnica. So let's use the Ravnica.
Well,
creatures.
one thing you could do is make a table of your favorite creatures, and when someone donates $25 or whatever, you can roll on your table that you made.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Because what I did the stream was I had the whole pile of cards to choose from, and I let the players choose their own card out of the thing. Like I had a bunch of monster cards, and they got to choose their own fate. So they chose 3 Banes because we got all them. We ended up getting them all at once.
Yes, that sounds dangerous.
So then I put them all in the same combat, and it was wild. It was a very interesting combat.
Ooh, you guys could get a Felidar.
Whoa!
Some of them have wings, and you can fly on them, like flying mounts.
Oh, it's so pretty and regal.
That's CR.
So would you have like a
CR5.
Bane chart and a Boon chart maybe? So
yes.
like if we get the Boon, here's your creature.
Yes.
And then if we get the Bane.
Yeah, that's the idea. So a lot of the stuff in here is like higher CR, right? There's one here that's 3 flying horror.
Oh. Horror.
Let's say that a flying horror will be a $25 donation.
Okay.
So that's like approximately CR3.
Yeah, I like Random Doom as well, Philip. Random Doom is my favorite kind of Doom.
Predictable Doom.
Not in real life, of
Predictable
course.
Doom is hardly Doom at all.
Please no real life Doom.
Yeah, just pretend Doom.
Donated D&D Doom, though.
Ooh,
Love that.
There's a lot of good alliteration there. And then... Yeah, I think it's more interesting to do some higher CR stuff because then what I hope will happen is like, okay, somebody donates for a Bane and you guys are like suddenly outmatched, and then somebody has to donate for a Boon to save you.
Yeah.
Or you die.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's possible. You know. All in the name of charity.
Right. Did you guys roll backup characters?
No.
Oh.
It was very much like, let's do this. Because there was a lot of role play in that adventure we had. It made it fun. And what we did was the first half was mostly role play heavy and getting the story figured out. And then the second half was like Bane, boom, boom.
No, I meant for this session.
That what?
I meant for this session. Did you roll a backup character?
Oh, should we?
Mm. I'm just joking. Kate's like, uh-oh. Bane, yeah.
Bane.
All right.
Bane brings on the pain.
So I'm just going to flip through this book and write down the creatures that I would like to bring in. Also, I'm taking this friggin' thing off my head because I'm...
Oh my god, that's so cute. It looks like it's looking over your shoulder.
There we go. He's a little derpy.
Now it looks like it's like looking over to your...
He's like,
right?
Oh, this is awkward and very uncomfortable.
That is cute.
Feel free to pay for lots of Banes. They have backup characters.
Philip, you seem to be spreading misinformation.
Philip's on my side. Okay, we've got a Firemane Angel, which I think could be super cool to bring in. But that's a CR 12. So.
Ooh. Is that a good one or a bad one?
That would be a good one.
Oh, okay. They can like save us from like something real awful.
$50?
$50?
Yeah.
The Murloc is staring right at us now. He's looking into my soul.
Flying horror. Cool.
Oh, phew. I couldn't look away while the Murloc was staring.
Yeah, I would say Fire Main Angel is expensive. That's a CR 12 creature. She's pretty awesome.
Kate, turn your head and give us a merfolk voice, please.
No, I can't. I'm not. You're the one who does voices.
I'll do the voice if you turn.
Ooh, I think Arclight Phoenix is cool too, and so I'm gonna write that down. It's also CR 12, so Arclight Phoenix. This is sort of an Izzet Guild invention, I believe, or maybe Simic, but I'm pretty sure it's Izzet. But here's what it looks like.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Is that another good one?
Yeah.
Huh. So one thing that could be kind of interesting too for like a Bane would be if we are fighting something and a magic item comes into play.
Yes, I was thinking about that too.
Like the enemy gets it or we gets it, depending on if it was a Bane or a boon.
Pay extra for the boons to turn out to be Banes. Oh, well, you could do that, right? Like, say an Arclight Angel, or Arclight Angel, Fire Main Angel is like there with you all of a sudden. They're chaotic good, so like maybe they just like switch and start fighting against you guys.
Or maybe like they think it's like they decide that we're doing wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everyone's perception of what's good is their own, right?
Yes. I'm going to write down the page of this flying horror because that's one of the other things that I thought might be fun for us to do today. You can customize horrors. There's like a randomizing table for customizing horrors, so maybe we can create a flying horror together, and then the first flying horror that you guys receive will be one that we created together.
2 DMs creating a monster together, plus like a stream of people.
Will we know if it's a Bane or a boon when the donation comes in, or will it be a secret until revealed? We're all gonna know because like there's actually no automation that we could get set up with this JDRF charity
donation page. Yeah.
So basically we're going to be monitoring the donation page and seeing, and basically people will show up in chat and be like, hey, I just donated. We'll check that there was a donation, and then they'll tell us what they want in the chat, whether they want a Bane or a boon.
Yeah, I'll be monitoring chat while Kate's DMing.
Yeah.
And be asking what they would like for their donation.
Yes.
I'm definitely going to get a quieter keyboard by then, though.
Are you?
I've got a mechanical one. Well, I need to. I can't be typing away on this monstrosity while we're playing.
Yeah.
I have other ones kicking around. I just pick it up. As you can tell by like the mess behind me.
I wish there was something CR3-ish that was good, because I have a CR3 sort of Bane. Ooh.
If there's something low, all you have to do is throw multiple of it out at us.
True.
If there's something that's like, 1, you could throw 3 at us. Or if there's something,
it'll be like helping you. But that's the other thing too, is that I have to think about me as a GM having to run this stuff.
Yeah, it was absolutely wild when I had to throw down 3 monsters at once that I had never read before and just kind of had to go for it.
Yeah, that's why I want to do this. Because some of these are spellcasters. And I need to know their spells in order to run them properly.
Yeah, I actually really lucked out. Because another option is like, you know, check them before break. And then you can kind of have some time over break if you needed to prep on whatever happened.
Very true.
Or like refresh your memory on, you know. But I think it is a good idea to have a select few that you would choose from.
So I put down for a good $25 boon. Creature is some kind of Simic hybrid creature. I know, and I'm basing some of this stuff on like the guilds that I know people are going to be playing, and I think that Rachel is playing a Simic Combine guild member, so it makes sense that some of her guild mates might show up to help out.
What about some non-combat banes or boons as well? Like something that might help us in a roleplay situation, or might help us in a... Like, I don't know what kind of adventure you've got planned or what kind of little things might come up. But if there's something that you can think of that, like, oh, well, they have to find this item. Maybe a bane or a boon could be something that makes it harder or easier for us to find that item.
There will be some information gathering.
Okay, so maybe something that, like, other than the advantage or disadvantage, maybe an item that gives us a charisma bonus or something like that.
Potentially. You're the best DM ever, thinking about my fiance's first RPG experience in Time the Monster Tier Guild. You can donate now if you want.
Yeah,
donations are
a
open.
Link to our donation thing in the chat.
No,
so that if
well,
they
I mean,
want
so
donate.
you totally can donate now, but I do think it maybe makes sense to donate. Well, whatever. You can just tell me when you want to cash in your...
Yeah, because you could hold on to it for a precious moment.
I'm trying to find items. Where is that chapter? Is there no chapter with like a list of treasure? Come on.
There's gotta be.
Treasures, page 173. I'm really friggin' warm in this onesie. It's warmer in my house than your house, Jill.
Yeah, mine's pretty cold. Our team name is still the old team name. That's okay.
Is it?
Hopefully we'll be able to get it fixed.
But I changed it. Oh, we can't. Yeah. I can't change my webpage right now because everybody will see it. We were the Type 1 Terminators when I thought there was going to be more than just Jill and I on the team, but right now it's looking like just us.
Yeah, we're alone. We need your money.
All right, Golgari items, because you're Golgari, right, Jill?
Yes, the swarm.
All right, so there's some items here that they're listing as like make sense for Golgari. Let's see. And there's like common, uncommon, rare, very rare. So maybe like uncommon, $25, rare, $50, very rare, $100.
Yeah.
And the uncommon items, it's like Cloak of Elven Kind, your guild signet, which I don't know what it does.
Do you know Rachel's class or her character name?
I don't know. Tyler might. And I don't like. She hadn't finished. Yeah, monk is what she's gonna be. Awesome. She hadn't finished creating her character when we stopped talking. What is the signet? What? A guild signet. It's a ring. Oh, it's a ring that allows you to cast Entangle if you're in Golgari. Cool. Pipes of the Sewers is another uncommon one. And then there's 2 rare items. Dagger of Venom. Staff of Swarming Insects. That sounds like your druid would like that.
Yeah.
Then very rare is Cloak of Arachnida.
Ooh.
Which I think it gives
she
you...
Does
I
have
think
a pet
it's...
spider.
She digs Bruce Lee. Nice. There's a guild key rune. What's the key rune then? Precious. Oh my gosh. Made from deep green jade with black veins, this key rune has an insectile shape. It can transform into a giant scorpion for up to 6 hours. The scorpion has an intelligence of 4 and can communicate with you telepathically while it is within 60 feet of you, though its messages are largely limited to describing the passage of potential prey.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cool. And then Ring of Regeneration is another suggested Golgari item. So, yeah, I think maybe if we do items, it could be we'll go to your guild section in the magic item book, and she just yelled down the hall that her monk's name is Dovakri and said character description will be ready by Saturday. Yeah, no worries. That's all we need. Just like a name to put underneath. What happened?
Dovakri. Very cool.
I just got invited to play Among Us with Ethan.
Aw. I've never tried that game.
We've been playing it. It's pretty fun.
What's the premise of that one?
Among Us?
Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
It's a social deduction game with like secret traders. So it's it's a video game. You download it on Steam or play on your phone, and then you play with. It goes from 4 to 10 people. We find more is better. And everybody is like a crew member on a ship. It's like a science fiction theme. So if you're actually a crew member, you're running around trying to complete these tasks on this big map. But if you are, is it imposter? Is that what the name for the bad guys are? Some 2 people usually are an imposter, and they are running around sabotaging systems or killing people. And so
it sounds like a Jackbox game.
It's similar to that, but it's separate. Anyway, so then like nobody's allowed to talk while you're running around doing stuff. But if you find a dead body, you can we add an imposter to our campaign? Tyler, I think if anybody was going to be an imposter, it would be you, Mr. Demir, guild.
Maybe
master.
it's like if someone pays enough money, one of our characters will turn against the party as a bane.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that could be a good like. I don't know, how much money would that be worth?
$300.
$300. Yeah. That's the price of your loyalty, is it?
Yeah. If someone donates $300, I will do everything.
There's so many Among Us memes on Twitter right now. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I'm so terrible at it. Like, I can't even. Okay, so we'll say items. I said $25 equals uncommon. $50 equals rare. And $100 equals... What's the last category?
Very rare?
Very rare.
Legendary?
What about $200 is legendary? Nobody's going to be donating $200. But if they did, they could give
if they do.
They could give you or your enemies a legendary item if they do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so does anybody else have any other ideas, like, of what might be a fun bane or boon, and like how much that should cost?
What about like the friendship or distrust of one of the NPCs.
Mm-hmm. Yep. NPC trust / distrust.
Oh, a reroll. That could be critical at the right moment.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I think that's a good, like, low-cost one, which I think it's good to have a lot of those, because then, I mean, I think most people are going to be more
like $5
able to...
would give us a reroll or something.
Okay, yeah. So $5.
Or a reroll for the enemy.
Yes, because reroll is another one of those things that works really well, either a Bane or a Boon. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much should NPC trust or distrust be?
10?
I think
because it doesn't mean like it doesn't mean like a hatred or anything, but like a...
How does that work with the story, though? I mean, we're making up the story, so I guess it's like our job to figure out what happened.
Quantum Octopus asks.
Yes, yeah.
It'll mess with the story. I think that's part of the whole thing. Is
the final boss is like, what have I been doing with my life?
That's so funny. Maybe.
I just realized that this whole thing I've been doing is wrong.
Maybe. The cool thing about this stream in particular is that the donators get to decide what happens next.
To some degree, but that is actually part of the reason that I'm keeping it. Like, you can't donate and say, this is specifically what I want. You're choosing a Bane or a Boon, and that gives me the flexibility to, like, pick something that I can weave into the narrative, right?
Yeah.
I don't know these terms for playing purposes, but I think if someone rolls a 20, they get a Boon, 0 is a Bane. Well,
like an automatic fail or an automatic...
Tyler, the game builds that in already. So it's already really, really good to roll a 20. You get like a critical hit if you roll a 20, and you automatically hit if you roll a 20. You can't roll a 0, but you can roll a 1, and that's really, really bad. A lot of people do implement like minor penalties for rolling a 1. But how would we do that?
Well, for an ability check or anything, like if you... Like, it's almost like saying an auto succeed or an auto fail on something.
Yes. But I mean, that's just like regular D&D rules.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you pay $10 and give me an automatic success on something, that's pretty cool.
Oh, okay. So $5 is a reroll. How much does how much does a critical hit or a critical miss cost?
10.
Sure. Why would you ever just get a reroll then? $10 is like only 2 times.
That's a sweet
it's only
deal.
2 times 5, Jill.
Right? Yeah.
Crit. I'm just gonna write crit.
Yeah.
/ crit hit / fail. For $10. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so then there are already rules for making a 20 and a 1 good or bad, but people could donate to just get you make reroll less. Well, it's already only $5. Do you think it should be like... Do you think it should be like $1? I don't think you can... I don't know. Maybe you can donate $1. I agree about the gap not being enough. Well, why don't we just say that... No, they can't be the same.
We could make it 15. I mean, I want to encourage people donating. I also
don't really want like really narrow ranges, like 5, 10, 15, 20, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
But if we're gonna have an automatic crit, then maybe we don't have reroll as an option. We just I don't know if I like that. Maybe maybe
people be able to send in $5 if they can afford $5.
Well,
or do you mean
no, that's not what I mean.
An auto crit $5?
Yes, but I think that an auto crit is worth more than $5. So maybe auto crit is the $25. Like right now I have like around 10 and then like around 25 and then like around 50 and around 100.
Oh, so there is no $5?
Well, that would be around 10.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. but $20 would be around $25, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It's a little loosey goosey, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, so because I'm going to be the one looking at the donations on Saturday. So am I going to be like, this person donated $20. Now I need to decide what thing at the $20 tier it's going to be.
Well, I think I will decide.
So it's going to be like, they donated $20 for a boon.
So,
and then you handle the rest?
So they're going to have to type in the chat what they want.
Yes.
So we'll both be able to see that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm just like confirming that a donation was made?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm just worried it's going to be complicated.
Well,
because you're going to be running the game and stuff, and then you're going to have to be like, okay, now I'm going to choose from this chart and stuff like that. And I'm just worried about it being a lot.
I think it'll be okay
for you. But if you're
I guess that totally depends on the amount of donations that we get.
That's true. We might not get any.
Yeah. And we could just
that is a possibility.
We could just play it by ear too. Like if it's getting complicated, then we can take a break and reassign tasks. I can like, this is what the table looks like right now, so I'm gonna have to make it better if you're gonna be using it. Not let them choose. They're choosing a Bane or a Boon, Camille.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's
then
the choice.
Based on the amount of money, then we are choosing, get a spreadsheet going, exactly, fill it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just get to choose whether it's helping us or hindering us.
Yeah. And then like based on the amount of money, there's going to be like a certain number of things. They might be able to make choices too. Like I might not care whether it's an item or a monster in a particular circumstance. So, but I mean, I also think if we're in the middle of a combat, it doesn't really make sense for you to just find an item. But It does make sense for reinforcements to appear. So if you're in a fight, the likely Bane or Boon would be another creature. Whereas if you're like exploring the city, then a good Bane or Boon might be somebody whispering to you in the alleyway and they have information for you, or you see something sparkly. You see something sparkly and like find a magic item in the dumpster or whatever.
Would this be too hard for a Bane or a Boon? But like a tidbit of information. If it's a Bane, it's false, but we wouldn't know that. And if it's a Boon, it's like the stuff we're looking for.
It could be. Like, I think it's a good idea to put on as an option, because the whole reason of creating this list is so that I can decide what's appropriate for the moment. So if it was, that's why it's not specified, right? If it was too hard, then I wouldn't choose that at that moment.
Yeah.
So a piece of information.
Yeah.
That could be a low one. That could be around $10, I think.
Sounds good to me. So if someone donates $1, does that go in the around a $10 item?
I think so, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, because
would it be like 10 and under and then like 20 and under or whatever?
Whatever we want to do.
Do we want it? Can we do it that way just so it's easy?
So 10 and under, between 10 and 25, between 25 and 50.
Yeah, I like that. Do you like that?
Sure.
Okay.
Someone's going to be donating like $26.
Yes, for 100%.
Whatever. It's for
we
fun.
could do brackets instead. I just want it to be like really concrete.
The same
so
thing happens if you do brackets, right?
Pardon?
Doesn't the same thing happen if you do brackets?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's like, it would just depend on where we want the brackets to be, I guess.
You could have the Bane or Boon options showing up on screen during certain scenes. Oh, that's too complicated, Camille.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Sounds
cool.
We can just verbalize them. We can just say, like right now.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to have that, but I am not equipped with the knowledge.
We are not very professional. I don't know if you know.
No, we are. We're just starting here. Yeah. We're just getting going.
Look what we're wearing.
Yeah.
I'm so warm.
Just undo a couple of buttons. It's like late in the stream. It's fine.
I don't know. Is that allowed?
I don't know. Do you have clothes on underneath?
I do.
Is that too?
That's probably part of the problem. Okay. Right now, what I would like to do, we're kind of coming in near the end. I know Rach can do that, but I fear I won't make it to Saturday's game time if I volunteer her talents. Oh, yeah. No, it doesn't. I don't want to create a whole bunch of extra work. I just want us to play D&D, and then, like, when somebody makes a donation, we will keep it on. Like, Jill, you can keep an eye on the page, and we can just say, like, hey, a donation came in, so if that was you, pipe up in the chat and tell us whether you want a bane or a boon, and then that's how we're going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to create a flying horror right now.
Yeah, let's do that.
203.
I'm making room for our donation scroll on our thing here. Hopefully it works.
Okay. Horror shares some common body types, but vary wildly in other characteristics. A particular horror's form might incorporate elements that resemble fiendish, insectile, or reptilian features. To customize a horror, choose a base creature. We're going to choose flying horror. Then roll once on the primary features table and once on the secondary features table. Add those features to the base creature. So, do you want to roll? Do you have a D4?
Okay, what do I have to roll?
A D4.
A D4?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use my glow in the dark one.
Good call.
2.
Okay, one sec. I'm writing. Alright, so the primary feature is damage resistances. The horror has resistance to necrotic and psychic damage.
Oh man, that's like what my character's based on.
Seriously? That's
well,
hilarious.
necrotic.
That's really funny. Well, now you know this. Don't
man.
metagame.
No, I'll forget by then, don't worry.
You're going to be like casting your spells, and I'll be like, it doesn't seem to be damaging it.
Like, oh, I rolled that.
Resistance to necrotic. Oh, my pen is dying. Necrotic and psychic. Alright, what about one more D4?
Okay. 4.
4. Mind sight.
Extra resistance to necrotic damage. No!
Resistance to Jill.
No! That's even worse.
It has mind sight. Magical darkness doesn't impede the horror's dark vision.
Okay. That's fine.
It
I like that.
sees with its mind.
I don't have any darkness spells.
Mind sight. Alright, that's it, I guess.
We've done it?
Yes.
Oh man, but it's like specifically out to get me now.
Yep. It has dark vision as well. It's immune. This is just the base stuff. It is vulnerable to radiant damage, though. So if anybody's doing radiant damage, it will be like extra damaged by that. What does that do? Do you know what vulnerable does? Like mechanically? Doubles?
Double
okay.
damage,
Wow.
I think.
That's really good.
I think. Oh, now I'm doubting myself.
Because it's half damage for resistance. I know that. So is it like adding half damage for vulnerability or just doubling? Doubling seems super strong.
Let's find out. Chat will tell us.
Changes character abilities. No cheating, Tyler. Yeah, Jill's like, my druid is a druid of the light now from the Celestia Conclave. We're like, what?
Yeah. We all have radiant powers.
With that voice, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so flying horrors, just for fun, so you guys all know, are immune to being frightened. They have fear frenzy. The horror has advantage on attack rolls against frightened creatures. And it has sunlight sensitivity. While in sunlight, the horror has disadvantage on attack rolls and on perception checks that rely on sight. It has claws that it hits with, and it also has a frightening screech. Each creature.
So do I.
Do you? Do you have frightening
No.
screech? Oh, you just mean like.
No, I meant like me, like Jill.
I think I do too. I think
Yeah.
Pete hasn't rolled his character yet. That's okay.
Tell him not to cheat.
Yeah, no cheating.
No cheating, Pete.
But I mean, if you want to design your character around this one CR3 flying horror that may or may not ever appear in the session, that's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
You'll be like, I heard there was a horror, and I am ready.
Is this well? That's spoilers, I guess. I was gonna say, is this creature like for sure going to show up? But I shouldn't ask that. That's
it's one of the Banes or Boons, so it is not.
So
it's not. So, and this is like I have a plan of the story that's going to go down and what you guys are going to generally be doing. So all these Banes and Boons are just going to be like around that, and. Yeah, so I guess you can maybe deduce some things, but I'm not picking anything that's already going to show up.
Okay.
Do you want to make a Simic hybrid? Since that was really, really easy?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Is that what... Oh, no, it's not the Simic hybrid, it's the Crassus. Crasus? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Cicada says, cool, radiant damage. Do you do radiant damage?
Kate's probably there, like, stacking her bird.
Yeah, there's probably some options there. Although I don't know why a Rakdos cult member would selectively choose radiant damage. Maybe there's a reason.
Because they heard there's
one horror that might show up.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So let's do a category 1 crisis. Actually, let's do a category 2 crisis.
Okay.
You're going to need to roll a d8.
Coming up. Oh my god, where's my d8s? Okay. 3.
Bioluminescent markings. The crisis has glowing patterns on its skin that take the shape of defensive runes, granting it advantage on saving throws against spells and other magic effects. Cool.
Oh no, I'm a magic user.
But I think that these guys would be helping you.
Oh good, okay, I like that then.
Bioluminescent markings. Okay. And then, don't fall. Here we go. I have just like the most precarious stack of books. Okay, one more D8.
Okay.
Kate, where's the link to the charity I want to share with some friends? Jill posted it up above.
Okay.
Did you?
I'll post it again. Here it comes. Here it comes.
I'm gonna click it. I can't believe that it didn't change the name.
I can't believe it either.
See, mine says College of Lore's page.
Oh, then maybe mine's just not updated.
Try refreshing. But you just are going there, aren't you?
I'm refreshing it now. It changed. It must have just took a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Because I freshly clicked earlier, but I'm glad it updated. So
yeah.
Oh, and I also made a new logo for it.
Yeah,
after the stream.
I'm so mad that happened to the logo. Like, there was no option to whatever. I'm not going to talk about it. D8 again.
Because the rage is just becoming too much. I rolled.
Yeah. You rolled what?
A 5.
A 5. Heightened awareness. The crisis can't be surprised as a result of having sensitive barbels like a catfish, stereoscopic vision like a chameleon, a tongue like a snake, eye stalks like a lobster, or an array of several eyes.
Oh my goodness. Those are the options?
Well, it's just giving you examples. Heightened
That's really cool.
Awareness. And then the result of whatever one of those things is that it can't be surprised. Cool. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Ah! Okay, so I think we have a good start there on that table. If anybody has suggestions that they can think of between now and Saturday, let me know. You can message us on Twitter. You can go to our Discord if you want and message there. Most of you have other ways of contacting me anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm interested in continuing to create a bit of a pool of options for Banes and Boons so that it's
How is it looking now if we didn't get any more? Is that enough to play with?
I think I would want to choose some more creatures. Like right now I have 3 boon creatures, but the highest one is $50, so I want to pick like 1 or 2 for each sort of level.
Mm-hmm.
And then I only have 1 Bane creature listed, so...
Yeah, we need way more. I feel like for creatures we'll probably get more Banes, but I could be wrong.
Well, the cool thing is that like there's lots of cool boon creature options because that's the cool thing about the setting is that you guys are all part of a guild, right? Each of you.
Yes.
And you're not all part of the same guild. And you are at this point fairly well known members of your guild because you're all level 5. So you'll see that like you're not just like mooks, you know what I mean? You've been like tasked with something, right?
Yes.
Ooh, your company matches dollar for dollar upon donation? That's awesome, Tyler.
Aw.
Nice. Blue Drop is also going to be donating money, but I don't think for the stream they won't be.
Yeah,
and some of my personal donations were from coworkers at Dal as well. I just posted the link there.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get our goal.
I'm sure we will. We're gonna have to up it. No, maybe not. It's only $1,000, or it's $1,000 right now. We did up it already.
Yeah, it's upped. It's already upped.
We'll see. But yeah, I want to have like some crazy high level Banes and Boons prepped just in case something crazy happens. Like,
yeah, because I think it would be great. Like, I feel like if something huge comes, like level 5s would have a chance. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like level 5s would have a chance, even if it was like CR 10 or something. I think we'd have a chance.
Right, but it's also like you're gonna get boons as well, so it's not gonna just be 6 level 5.
Yeah.
Characters.
6 level 5s are a lot as well.
Yeah. But I don't know if you could take a Tarask.
I do not have anti-gravity, so...
That'll be our next test. It's like we just keep creating like subsequently lower level characters and try to fight the Tarask over and over again until we find out like where's the limit.
Yeah, I love that. That is such a good idea.
So tedious.
Once a year.
Our
yearly Tarask fight.
Yeah. But we're going down in level instead of up for some reason.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, do we have any other things we have to?
I don't think so. I might do more with this map. Just frig around with it a little bit, but it's serviceable right now, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah. You'll save some surprises for us, I guess.
Maybe. We'll see if I have time.
Yeah.
So we're really excited about this stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also, I mean, I hope that you make it to the stream on Saturday. I think it's going to be really cool. It's in a setting that I really love and that I know, I feel like I know a lot more about than a lot of other Magic settings or a lot of other D&D settings. But we have a lot of stuff planned for October as well. It's Halloween month.
Oh my gosh. Should we do a little quick rundown of like all...
Sure.
Okay, so let me get out my calendar here. I'm fine.
Good.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a Monster of the Week session, which is a duet between College of Lore and Maritime Supernatural podcast. So we're going to do some spooky stuff. And then we have, let's see, a charity stream on Thanksgiving weekend, which will be raising money for mental health awareness.
That's with
And then we have, and that's with Halcon.
So that's going to be like a 24-hour stream, but we're doing a small part of that.
There's little tiny chunk.
It's a bunch of local, I believe,
yes,
Halifax
I think so.
streamers. Yeah, maritime streamers, and so they asked us to do it.
Contribute.
We said yes.
Yeah, and then we have 2 Alien RPG streams on the 13th and 20th, and that's exciting. We have our Esther C.
Oh, sorry. Those are going to be run by Sean, our friend Sean. Yeah, it's going to be really cool. It's one sort of scenario that's going to happen over 2 consecutive Tuesdays. Yes, exactly like that, Tyler.
Yeah, Ridley Scott Alien, yeah.
Yeah. So it's an RPG in that world. I've played it before, and it's really, really fun. Jill, I don't know if you know a lot about it, but there's going to be, like, every player has, like, little secret motivations. And probably somebody is going against the interests of the rest of the group and stuff like that. Tell me you've played Nemesis. I don't think I have.
I haven't.
What is it?
Comparable to the description.
Interesting. Yeah, but Alien is so much fun. Like, when I played as like a stimulant addicted pilot, and so we came across this abandoned ship, and when we were exploring, I was like trying to find stimulants for myself, which is like not what we were supposed to be doing.
Helpful.
So that was like the shifty thing that I was doing, and everybody has one of those things, so you're kind of just like suspicious of everybody, but you don't really know like who is actually kind of not with you. Oh, is it a board game? I'm just gonna click this link.
And we're also gonna have our monthly Esther C campaign.
Right. When's that?
And we're also doing a 2nd edition D&D game in a haunted house of some kind.
Yeah, that'll be on Halloween Day.
And we're doing a Dread stream as well, where we're actually going to get together in person and play Dread, which is one of my favorite TTRPGs of all time.
So Dread is a TTRPG where your character sheet is just your answers to a questionnaire that the DM gives you. And you play the game without dice. Instead, you use a Jenga tower. So
what is the other term? Like a block tower?
Oh,
like like if we're not using the dice
copyrighted dice tower. Yeah. No, but it's just Jenga. I'm fine with saying it. Yeah. And so when you're trying to do something that has a chance of failure, you pull a block from the tower and place it on top. And if you ever topple the tower, you're dead. You did.
You're out.
Ooh, another cool mechanic for that RPG is that you can choose to do like a heroic sacrifice and like knock the tower over. So the thing that you're trying to do succeeds, but you die in the act of doing that thing. So you can kind of sacrifice yourself to save your friends or whatever.
Yeah.
And it is so fun and very tense, and that's why I love it for horror, because it makes it's visceral, right? Like you feel like very tense and scared and terrified, and it's the most compelling like horror game I've ever played.
Same.
Love it.
Same, for sure.
Love it.
And I do love that, like, the DM caters the whole game around your character sheets. Like, I'm going to be GMing at this time, so I'm going to put out the sheet before I even start planning the adventure. Like, I'm going to pick everyone's brains first and then come up with my scenario.
Favorite horror movie? Good question. Right now, my favorite horror, like, it's not a movie, but my favorite horror media, I guess, is The Haunting of Hill House.
Same. I'm rewatching it right now. We watched like 4 episodes yesterday.
Yeah.
It is my favorite.
I love
my
it.
favorite movie, my favorite horror movie, I think, is The Conjuring.
What's my favorite horror movie? I mean, do you count Alien as horror? Because that is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah. I like ghosts. Ghosts are like my jam.
Only number one? Oh, only the first Alien movie. Right. The other ones are more like action. Yeah. I would have to think about that, though. Alien is horror, Aliens is action. Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah,
What are your favorite horror movies?
Yeah. Let's end this on a spooky note.
Spoopy. Halloween.
Oh, Halloween.
Hands down. I remember, so I don't know if this is my favorite horror movie, but this horror movie, like, stands out to me as, like, a defining experience in my childhood, and that is Sleepaway Camp. Have you guys ever seen Sleepaway Camp? I haven't seen
that one. The Thing is one of my faves, too.
I didn't really know, like, when I was watching it, I didn't really know anything about it, and so it was, like, I didn't even really know that it was a horror movie, and, yeah, it just...
changed your life forever.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that just happened. And we watched it anyway.
The earliest horror movie I can remember is It. Stephen King's It.
I didn't watch the original one, but I watched the new one a couple times, and I enjoy that quite a lot.
I didn't hear what you said at the end there.
I liked it.
You liked it? Yeah. Yeah, I like the new one as well.
Ooh, Pan's Labyrinth is good.
I haven't seen that in so long. Yeah. I remember coming out of that movie, my feelings were sad, but I don't think like I don't know if that's...
Yeah, I haven't. It's been long enough that I also don't really...
Yeah, I would have to watch it again.
Remember. Well, that was a nice chat.
Yeah. Yeah. It has a bittersweet ending. Okay. Yeah, it's been a long time. Oof. So yeah, I think we got a lot done today. I got 1 of 2 Twitch overlays kind of done.
Nice.
And then I think the other one will be easier.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for watching tonight, everybody, and I hope that we see you all on Saturday.
Yeah, support the stream and support this important charity.
Yes. Thank you, ladies. Stoked to play. Good. I'm excited to have you. Good luck getting donations. Thank you, Philip. We will most certainly have fun. That's definitely going to happen.
Yeah, the fun's going to be had for sure.
Oh my God! Did you buy something off Amazon, Tyler?
I'm so excited.
I don't think I can commit to wearing this again because I'll be even more sweaty when I'm DMing.
You would be roasted. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Sweet. What's the donation?
Oh, yeah.
To make this a LARP? Oh man, that's dangerous.
Well, I mean, if we maybe next year if we raise enough, we could consider a LARP if like COVID is not a thing anymore. Yeah.
But type 1 diabetes is an immune disorder.
Yeah, we need to make sure everything is safe. Actually, should I post a link to the Discord if anyone's not in the Discord?
Sure. You may do so. Fly in the eye of the hurricane to Halifax. Yeah. It's actually fine right now. It was raining more earlier. But we'll see.
Okay, friends. Well, thanks for joining us today. I had a lot of fun. Watch more Haunting of Hill House because I want to have that all watched because the next season is coming and I'm so
When
excited.
Is that coming out?
The 9th of October.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah, Arnell and I have been just talking about it constantly all the time, every day, so.
Thank you for watching, Cloud Wilk.
Yeah, thank you, Cloud. Thanks for watching.
Okay. We'll see you guys next
Yeah,
time.
I was gonna say, it looks like Cicada's interested in LARPing, so that might end up being a
You know
thing
what?
someday.
I've never LARPed, so
Me neither.
let's do it.
Let's do it someday.
Not on Saturday.
Someday we'll LARP.
Not on Saturday.
It's a guaranteed. We're LARPing on Saturday.
You know
I'm just
what?
kidding.
Ravnica would be a hilarious scenario to LARP in, because then we'd have to go to like downtown Halifax and be nerdy D&D nerds in the city.
Well, you know, someday we'll do it.
We'll do it like
figure
during
out a way to film it.
We'll do it during HalCon, because then it's like normal to be walking around in cosplay downtown.
Brilliant. I'm in.
All right.
Okay. All right, friends. We'll see you.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Bye. Thank you.